Yes, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I open the Magic the Gathering boosters for your viewing pleasure. Today is a special occasion because it's my birthday. I will be 35 today, and I have been gifted a special pack, a Journey into Nyx booster, and I have been asked to talk about this set for a while, and I will gladly do so. This set means quite a lot to me because it was the first Magic set, not the Journey to Nyx, but Theros, that got me started into Magic the Gathering. About 10 years ago, in the year 2013. So this Journey to Nyx is the third and final set of Theros, Born to the Gods, and lastly Journey into Nyx. And it's all about the Greek mythology, which I like a lot because I love the God of War series and stuff like that. So this is really interesting. And as I said, the first one, Theros, is what got me into playing Magic the Gathering in my adult life, so to speak. Before that, I played with my brothers, and I got my first deck with Magic the Gathering Portal in intro pack, which was the first set that introduced new players to Magic the Gathering many years ago. But I just played with my friends and my brothers and nothing more like that. But Theros was the first set that got me really hooked into Magic, and I have been ever since, so almost 10 years. I really liked Theros because it had many cool cards, strong cards, gods, and planeswalkers. The second set, Born of the Gods, continued the trend with more gods and more powerful other cards also, and made a new god because the story, the final continual story of Journey into Nyx that ends here is that Elspeth, the white planeswalker, slays the satyr god Xenagos, who started as a planeswalker in Theros, and in Born of the Gods he became one of the more powerful gods in the entire plane of Theros, and so on and so forth. So people were really excited to see how the Theros saga would end, and though it kind of fizzled in my opinion, people played a lot more of Theros and Born of the Gods and Journey into Nyx, in my opinion. But still, many strong cards came from this. It was the first printing of Mana Confluence, a land which taps for every kind of mana, but you pay 1 life. So almost as a modern day City of Brass. And the black and white gods. The first set, Theros, had monocolored gods in all colors, which all was very powerful. But and in the Born of the Gods set, there were multicolored gods, as it continued in Journey into Nyx. And one of the more powerful gods was Athreos, the god of passage, which is a white and black god, which is a 5/4 god for 3 mana. It cannot attack or block until you have devotion to these colors. Devotion is the mana symbols of every card: white, black, blue, and everything else. And the monocolor gods, you had to have 5 of devotion, and it counted itself. And the double colored gods had 7. But Athreos had a really powerful passive ability, which said whenever a creature dies, your opponent have to pay 3 life, or it goes back into your hand. So, because of this is one of the most well, you might say evil cards to play in Commander and such, because it's so hard to get rid of the creatures and so on and so forth, and you can combo a lot with it. There were a cycle of rare enchantments also from this set. I will just say the top 5 cards of them, because there were quite a lot of powerful cards in this set. The third powerful card was Dictate of Erebos, an enchantment with flash, who for 4 mana, that says when a creature you control dies, each other opponent sacrifice a creature. So it was a really good enchantment. And another was the blue Dictate, the Dictate of Kruphix. Erebos and Kruphix are also gods from this set. The Dictate of Kruphix is a 3 mana enchantment that says that you draw an extra card in the beginning of your upkeep. So and every player does that. So it's a group hug card. So many people play it in EDH and Commander also, because group hug is really good. And lastly is the Eidolon of Great Revels, an enchantment creature for 2 red, a 2/2 that plays in almost all the burn decks in Modern and Legacy and Vintage, because it says whenever a player plays a spell that's converted to mana cost 3 or less, takes 2 damage, and it's really, really powerful in competitive Magic. So those 5 are my top picks of the most powerful cards from this set. So, and there are a lot of cards. So I will open this now and let's see what we get. So let's see here. Firstly, we have Returned Reveler. When Returned Reveler dies, each player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. Bloodcraze Hoplite, Heroic. Heroic is whenever you cast a spell that targets this creature, put something, and then something happens. And in this card, you put a 1/1 counter on it. Ravenous Leucrota, a beast, 2/4 for 4. And the special other ability of creatures in this set is Monstrosity. You pay as a mana cost. It happens, Monstrosity something. If this creature was monstrous, put 3 1/1 counters on it, and then it becomes monstrous. So the creature grows and other stuff happens. Akroan Mastiff. Cruel Feeding. Strive is another ability that you can pay mana cost and more mana for in it, so you can target more targets. Sigil Starfish, the Scry one. Gluttonous Cyclops also has Monstrosity 3. Cloaked Siren. Font of Fortunes. Satyr Hoplite also has 1/1 counters on them. This card was heavily played in standard mono red aggro. It was really powerful in that. Fleet Feather Cockatrice, Flash, Flying Death Touch, also has Monstrosity. Tormented Thoughts. Whitewater Naiads. And in this set there were a lot of enchantment creatures that has the constellation ability and such. And the rare one is a Spawn of Thraxes, a dragon flying when it enters the battlefield. It deals damage to target creature player equal to the number of mountains you control. This was a bust, though. And a mountain. And the online card. So yeah, I would like to thank Gustav for giving me this booster. Thank you, man. It was fun opening this old set and talk about it. And yes, and if you like this, you can click to subscribe and like it. So I will open more boosters, and there will be more boosters to look forward to. Maybe more Commander boosters, maybe more Modern Horizons boosters, and maybe Collector boosters. We will see, but there will be more boosters on the horizon. So thank you, and have a really good day.